how does your job help other people?
It helps bring closures to families who have lost a loved one through a tragic incident. It gives them a chance to be able to start the healing process and to start working toward a better tomorrow. The surprising fact is that in law enforcement, as a career choice, police officers suffer the highest alcoholism, suicide rates, and divorce rates. And for anyone going into this field, I would recommend that you truly be grounded, that you have a good foundation with your family, and that you have a good relationship with God.
So what subjects were you interested in school?
English and history.
What subjects did you use the most in your work as a detective?
English.
Are there any perks or unusual benefits of being a detective?
Yes, and being able to bring joy to a family that, again, has lost someone. And one of the best benefits is being able to interact with people on a continual basis.
Would you say that your job is about equally as safe as other jobs or a little bit less safe?
It's less safe. There are some drawbacks that come with being a detective. For one, the time that's spent away from your own family. Sometimes the frustration that you will feel at not being able to resolve a case as quickly as you'd like to. And also sometimes the burden of knowing that there are occurrences happening in your community and that you don't have the power to do anything about them.
What advice would you have for someone that wants to be in law enforcement?
My advice, first of all, is that you try to keep a good record, that you try not to get involved in any criminal activity or any things that would encumber you from becoming a law enforcement officer. Second of all, I'd like for any candidate to think, is this truly a profession that I see myself doing? Being able to stand in the cold, stand in the rain, deal with circumstances and people under their worst circumstances. In a time of death, people most times are not the most receptive. In a time of tragedy, people are not their normal selves. So are you going to be able to tolerate the ongoing dealing with people in their worst scenarios? Secondly, is this something that I see myself doing for a career? Is this something I can do for 20 years and not become burned out or cynical and lose my sense of humor? And lastly, is it something that I can do that I'm going to feel some kind of benefit, knowing that I'm benefiting my community, that I'm helping people, and that I'm going to be able to find some enjoyment out of that as a career choice?